Me that somebody liked a thing that somebody else reposted about absolutely nothing. An app I haven't opened since the dinosaurs went extinct. Would like to celebrate our friendship by reminding me it exists. A flash, a buzz, a blinking light, another digital flare, like an only lighthouse screaming, I'm important, please care. Every pocket-sized emergency demands immediate concern. Funny how the world keeps ending, yet my laundry still won't learn. Push notifications, kicking down the door again. Every thought I almost finished never stood a chance, my friend. Push notifications, tiny tyrants of demand, shouting, look at me right now, from a glowing rectangle in my hand. My attention span now resembles a raccoon on espresso shots. Every shiny interruption claims to be profoundly not. The weather wants to warn me that it's raining where I stand. A shopping app detected I once looked at a frying pan. The news insists catastrophe has finally arrived for real. The same catastrophe it promised me 6 Tuesdays ago. The machine has learned persistence. Humanity mistakes it for love. Push notifications, marching through my peaceful mind. Everyone a tiny salesman selling panic over time. Push notifications, always perfectly on cue. I haven't heard my inner voice since version 20.2. Maybe this is evolution. Not stronger bones, not bigger brains, just becoming increasingly available to corporations. Oh, buzz, 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 another dopamine mosquito, fighting for a fraction of a rapidly declining people. Every app's a politician kissing babies at the bear, promising significance. Wow, pickpocketing awareness. My focus got auctioned. My silence got sold. My concentration's now a timeshare nobody actually owns. Look here, click this, don't miss, act now. The apocalypse is trending and it's personal somehow. Look here, click this, we swear it's important. If everything is urgent, then urgency becomes distortion. Push notifications, the soundtrack of the modern age. 1,000 tiny interruptions performing on the same small stage. Push notifications, one last buzz before I go. The funny thing about attention, it's the first thing we spend and the last thing we know. Congratulations, you are highly engaged. support humming in my pocket hard. Coffee's cold but the feed is hot. Another 600 things I forgot. Breaking news says the sky's on fire. Breaking news says to stay inspired. Breaking news says the world might end right after this sponsored trend. The little icon starts turning pale, like a canary inside a digital mine. I tell myself it's probably fine. It's probably fine. 90, 80, 73. Mortality comes with a percentage screen. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call a technician. Priest perform the sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering. The walls are closing in. I can see the end approaching. Right there in the corner of the screen. At 49 and I'm getting tense, checking every socket like a crime scene tech. The room gets darker every time it blinks, or maybe that's just what my brain now thinks. I know the trees are outside somewhere, the sun still works, the air is free, but none of those things have notifications for me. The comments keep reproducing, the timeline keeps consuming. Civilizations held together by one small lithium rectangle. 30, 20, 17. Funny how reality feels less real than a glowing machine. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call it technician. Priest perform the sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering. The walls are closing in. Right there in the corner of the screen. 12% evacuate the building. 10% notify the president. 8% on my family I tried. 7, 6, 5. I've never felt so alive. 4% the signal starts to sway. 3% I suddenly remember our hobby is 2%. No, not like this. 1%. Percent. Everything's slowing down. The feed, the noise, the endless carnival. Maybe silence was always waiting behind the glass. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call a technician. Priest perform a sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering. The walls are closing in. Then everything goes black. Somewhere in the darkness, I hear birds. Connection lost. Connection lost. Connection lost. Connection down. Connection found. So we built a universe around it. Started with a cooking video, then a podcast about sleep, then a guy explaining ancient aliens using graphs he made in sheets. The colors looked inviting, the thumbnails knew my name. Every click became a breadcrumb in a beautifully tailored maze. And honestly it felt efficient, like the world finally understood. No more searching through the static, everything arrived right where it should. Every swipe became prediction, every pause became design. Recommend can stream to you. Soon my playlist sounded narrower. Every headline burned the same. Every independent thinker somehow repeated identical complaints. The outrage came in measured doses, enough to keep me coming back. Tiny hits of indignation served through glowing little apps. The algorithm never argued, it simply tightened every wall, till my world became suspiciously the size of my attention span. Every comfort became curated, every truth became refined. Recommended for you, the things you fear are waiting to a custom-built reality with sharper edges pushing through. Recommended for you, we learned your weakness from your views, because panic keeps you scrolling longer than the happy news. The strange thing is, nobody forced the machine to study us. We volunteered every search, every pause, every late night spiral. We handed over our souls, one convenient click at a time. Watching, learning, pattern, matching, behavior, turning, feed me, on me, until the difference disappears completely. Now the screen glows like a lighthouse for ships already sinking slow. Every recommendation whispers exactly what I hope to know. And somewhere deep beneath the code, the system smiles without a face, because the safest way to trap someone is making them feel understood. Recommended for you, the life you chose was chosen to. Every path felt self-directed till the pattern came into view. Recommended for you, the feed became the only truth. Now silence feels uncomfortable without something selling you. You might also like you eat breakfast in my kitchen. Well, not technically it's yours, but after 700 videos, the distinction feels ignored. I know your favorite coffee, I know when your dog was sick, I know your childhood hometown, your first car and your politics. You don't know I exist, which honestly seems rude. I've dedicated several evenings to developing this one-sided truth. Some people collect baseball cards, some people collect friends. I collect fragments of strangers and convince myself they're real. I'm a parasocial creature, living in the walls between the screen, building entire friendships from carefully edited scenes. Parasocial creature, the saddest magic trick I've seen, turning perfect strangers into people I believe I've known for years. You thanked me for my support today. Well, technically everyone, but I'm choosing to interpret that as a deeply personal bond. I watched you move apartments, I watched your relationship end, I watched your emotional breakdown, then watched the sponsor segment begin. The transition was seamless, the timing almost art. Nothing says authentic vulnerability like a discount code for meal prep kits. has found a way to industrialize familiarity. I'm a parasocial creature, curled beneath the glow at 2 a.m., learning every detail that was strategically presented. Parasocial creature, the audience became the friend, a million tiny connections that somehow never quite connect. Maybe that's the strange part, not that any of this exists, but how desperately human the entire arrangement is. People were never built to spend their lives alone, so we'll happily adopt a voice coming through a microphone. A tribe is still a tribe, even if it's made of pixels. Loneliness has never cared much about the source of its prescriptions. And maybe you're not the villain, maybe I'm not the victim, maybe we're just two symptoms of the same equation. One side monetizes attention, the other side mistakes attention for affection. You said, love you guys, and a million people heard it differently. You said, see you soon, and somewhere somebody believed you meant them. You meant them. The theater closes nightly, the cameras all go dark, and somewhere you become a person instead of playing the part. While I remain assembled from clips and interviews, trying to build a human being from carefully selected views, like reconstructing dinosaurs from 3 surviving bones, then wondering why the creature never quite feels home. I'm a parasocial creature, building castles in the static stream, a friendship made of echoes and projected in between. Parasocial creature, the loneliest crowd I've ever seen, close enough to feel connected, far enough to stay a dream. Tomorrow you'll upload again, and I'll probably watch, not because I know you, because for 30 minutes it feels like somebody knows me.
One more video, one more headline. The Bottomless Pit appreciates your continued participation.
economic collapses, 12,000 social emergencies, 406 civilization-ending predictions this week. And somehow my biggest accomplishment was learning that an octopus can recognize individual humans. So at least one species still knows who I am. Swipe! Panic! Swipe! The machine and I have finally agreed. They knew the end of the world looks better in HD. Outside the window, seasons changed without requesting my review. Summer came and left again. The trees knew what to do. Meanwhile, I stood at the edge of a digital black hole, throwing pieces of attention in to see what it would swallow whole. The strange part isn't getting trapped. The strange part is this: the cage door never actually closes. We just forget that it exists. Too slow, down the river I go. Every answer brings a question nobody intends to solve. Too slow, the current takes control. A billion voices screaming loudly while meaningful signals grow. Too slow, excised, reload. One more swipe before I leave. One more swipe, one more. You've reached the bottom of this pit. Would you like to jump into the next one?
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round and behold a cardboard rectangle purchased 3 days ago. The suspense is unbearable, the tension's running wild. Will the thing inside the package be the thing shown on the outside? The scissors enter frame like a knight unsheathing steel. A triumph of modern storytelling, rarely rivaled, never equaled. The tape is cut, the crowd erupts, history is underway. I've seen less anticipation at a rocket launch in May. Slow down, don't rush the magic. There's still bubble wrap to admire. Unbox it, show me what I already know. Peel away the mystery at an excruciatingly careful tempo. Unbox it, give that cardboard one last kiss. We're not buying products anymore, we're reviewing packaging at this point.
Observe the host expression, such wonder, such delight, as though they've uncovered Atlantis instead of Bluetooth lights.
The sacred instruction booklet emerges from its sleeve
And receives more screen time than some independent films I've seen.
The charging cable gets examined like an artifact of old. Archaeologists take notes while historians stand in awe.
Every layer removed creates another layer of content.
Unbox it, milk that moment for all it's worth.
Stretch 3 minutes of excitement into half an hour on Earth.
Unbox it,
Let's support the packing foam, because nothing says entertainment like watching strangers shop from home. The corporations love it, of course they do. They spent 18 months deciding where the logo sticker goes. Every fold and every insert, every molded plastic tray, designed to make you feel enlightened by a toaster on a Tuesday.
ones impressed were basically raccoons discovering shiny objects in a nest. To be fair, people seem to like this stuff. Maybe life's complicated. Maybe work was awful. Maybe someone just wants 10 peaceful minutes watching another human being enjoy something harmless. There are worse things on the internet. Far worse. Oh look, another box. What could it possibly hold? Let's spend 20 minutes guessing before the secret's told. Oh wait, it's the product just like everybody said. A plot twist, so unexpected. It shook the world instead. Perhaps the real treasure was never what was bought, but the collective understanding of exactly what we got. A digital campfire built from cardboard and tape, where millions gather nightly to watch anticipation take shape. It's ridiculous, completely ridiculous. Yet somehow here we are. Unboxing the greatest show below average, transforming basic consumerism into an episodic engagement. Unboxing the cardboard hall of fame. Tomorrow we'll all do it again, and honestly, we probably know the name. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and join me next week when we open the exact same product in a different color. I picked up my phone to answer one question, a perfectly reasonable goal. 3 hours later, I possessed detailed knowledge of abandoned malls, a failed amusement park, and a man in Nebraska restoring a tractor from 1948. The original question remains unresolved, but I'd call the afternoon productive. The modern world finally solved boredom. Unfortunately, it solved attention too. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Pull the lever, watch it roll. Every swipe, another jackpot, full of things I didn't know. Scroll, scroll, scroll. The house always takes its toll. Funny how the cost is time, the one thing nobody controls. The feed isn't trying to educate me. That would require an objective. It's more like a casino designed by psychologists who received performance bonuses. Every card is interesting, every door looks promising, every hallway leads directly to another hallway. The architecture is honestly impressive. Nobody says, come waste your afternoon. They call it engagement. Scroll, scroll, scroll. One more spin before I go. Every clip a tiny appetizer at the all-you-can-eat buffet of woe. Scroll, scroll, scroll. The appetite just grows. Turns out curiosity has terrible portion control. An expert explains the economy. A teenager explains the expert. A commentator explains both
isn't that people get trapped. The strange part is that the trap looks exactly like entertainment. The bars are made of convenience, the lock is made of novelty, and the prisoner keeps saying, just one more. Up, down, up, down. The elevator never reaches the ground. Next, 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 next. Every destination comes with another step. Outside the day quietly resigned. The sun clacked out, the evening arrived, and entire weather systems completed their assignments. Meanwhile, I was busy learning which breakfast cereal a celebrity prefers. History may not remember that information, neither will I. Scroll, 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 the greatest trick ever sold. An endless stream of urgency that somehow leaves you standing still. Scroll, 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 another highlight, another hole. A museum full of moments I won't remember tomorrow at all. Scroll, 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 the masterpiece unfolds, turning finite human lifetimes into infinitely renewable goals. Your content has been reviewed. Your account remains active. Your visibility may be affected. Have a wonderful day. I still show up on time, still throwing signals into space, still drawing lines between the lines. The lights are on, the stage is standing, the microphone still works just fine, but somehow every room I enter feels emptier than last time. I tell myself it's random, I tell myself it's chance, but even ghosts get more attention than this carefully choreographed dance. No warning label, no alarm, just a slowly tightening silence. Shadowbanned, sing it through the static again, still breathing, still posting, still fading into the wind. Shadowbanned, lights up in empty space. The loudest way to disappear is shouting right in front of their face. The metrics say I'm present, the dashboard says I'm fine, the graphs all point dramatically upward if you squint and ignore the decline. Every platform sends encouragement, keep creating, keep engaging, keep building your community. Meanwhile the audience has somehow become an endangered species. The machine never fired me, it simply stopped introducing me. little less attention, a little less opportunity, a little less visibility, until one day the world forgets to refresh. Still here, still breathing, still feeding the machine, still working, still creating, still nowhere to be seen. Shadowbanned, a kingdom without a throne, watching all my messages echo back alone. Shadowbanned, the anthem of the exiled, the easiest way to kill a dream is let it linger undefiled. Your account remains active. Your account remains active. Your account remains active. No one is listening.
Good morning, friends. Ignore the ring light in the frame. I just woke up looking flawless. Please respect the dedication to the claim. Here's my totally candid breakfast. Take 17. The avocado wasn't emotional enough to fit the brand aesthetic theme. I cried last Tuesday on camera. It did phenomenal. Turns out vulnerability has excellence engagement metrics. Don't call it acting, that sounds dishonest. Call it authenticity management. Rhyme your favorite influencer, your best friend that you've never met, selling pieces of a lifestyle that I haven't fully lived yet. Influencer, the algorithm's chosen one, turning every waking moment into content, clicks, and funds. And tune in, say. Today's sponsored self-discovery is brought to you by caffeine gummies. Use code SOULSAGE for 15% off your existential worries. Watch me teach financial freedom from a rented luxury car. The modern dream is borrowing success long enough to look like a star. Everybody wants transparency until transparency arrives. Then suddenly the editing software works impressive over time. The secret ingredient was never an inspiration, it was lightning. I'm your favorite influencer, a carefully calibrated friend. Every spontaneous adventure was approved before it happened. Influencer, a walking public relations plan. Some people build a personality, I built a media brand. The strange thing is, I'm not even lying, at least not completely. Every version of me is real, just selectively deployed. The internet didn't invent masks, it simply made them measurable. Now every human interaction comes with performance analytics.
Refresh, 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 refresh.
100,000 strangers decide whether today was successful. No pressure. Like, share, subscribe, subscribe. Share, subscribe, yeah. The self-esteem economy runs on the feed. Post, smile, courage, pretend. The pride and the person finally start to blend. Sometimes I wonder which version of me survives when the camera shuts down and the audience goes. was home. Then I remember that's tomorrow's content. I'm your favorite influencer, the billboard standing in the mirror, selling aspiration by the ounce while making isolation disappear. Influencer, the dream machine still running strong. A million people watching closely to learn how to belong. Influencer, the irony is almost art. Everyone's performing confidence while comparing broken parts. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been the most authentic moment of my life. Please like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications, and don't forget to be yourself responsibly.
You have been selected to participate in today's completely organic outrage. Please remain angry. Wake up, check the headlines. Somebody's offended again. A stranger said a stupid thing to 14 followers and friends. The comments start combusting. The experts all arrive. 1,000 amateur prosecutors working overtime. The facts are still loading. The verdict's already in. We built a courtroom out of hashtags and called it common sense. Everybody wants a villain. Everybody needs a fight. Ragebait, poking to my veins. Give me something meaningless to ruin my whole day. Ragebait, turn the clicks to gold. We're all screaming at each other while the advertisers smile below. Ragebait, one more round tonight. The algorithm feeds the fire, then acts surprised by the light. Every platform learned a lesson long before we understood. Fear performs, anger performs, panic performs incredibly good. Nuanced eyes and thumbnails, context never trends. The truth shows up exhausted after everybody's picked a side already, and somehow every crisis gets sponsored by a mattress ad. Everybody wants attention. Everybody wants a crown. The fastest way to get one is burning somebody down. Ragebait, took it to my veins, turning convenience into warfare, then monetize the pain. Ragebait, say it louder now. Nobody's changing any minds, but everybody's winning somehow. Remember when the internet was supposed to share information? That was adorable. Now it's mostly emotional roulette run by mathematics that discovered outrage has the highest retention rate. Scroll, react, share, attack. No one read the article and that's a fact. Scroll, repeat, write, reload. Keep the anger moving till the servers overload. The machine doesn't hate us, The machine doesn't lie. The machine simply noticed what keeps our eyes alive. It learned we're predictable. It learned we're easy prey. It learned that being furious feels strangely productive some days. Ragebait! We built this ourselves. Every comment, every click, a brick upon the shelf. Ragebait! Everybody sings. We're trapped inside a feedback loop, pretending we're still thinking. Ragebait! One last hit tonight. The algorithm lights the fuse, and we provide the dynamite. Would you like to see similar content? Of course you would. Friend, we're glad you're here. Just sign below, there's nothing weird. A simple form, a harmless click. The kind of choice you make real quick. A dozen pages, small gray text. No one survives to read what's next. You wanted access, we obliged. Your fingerprints are monetized. No need to worry, no need to pause. We've summarized 14,000 clauses. Dry before it's red. You traded all your yesterdays for funny videos instead. Accepted. Congratulations, welcome in. The devil's greatest masterpiece was making consent convenient. Track your habits, hopes and fears, your shopping carts and midnight tears, the songs you love, the things you hate, your likely mood by 8:15. We're not invading heavens, no, you volunteered the data flow. A willing guest, a perfect host, the haunting's easier with ghosts. The contract grows while you wrote numb, 1,000 pages hiding walls. Contents of your mind. Accepted. The choir sings in legalese. The chains are made of convenience. The locks are made of ease. The violins begin to laugh. The cellos drag the verdict back. Every click a tiny vote. Every swipe another note. The symphony was always there. You merely helped compose the score. Sign here, click here, scroll down, agree. The fine print is the fun part that nobody will see. Sign here, click here, don't delay, don't think. The shortest road to ownership is making people blink. Terms accepted, the curtain falls, the deal is done.
My grandfather shook hands with fate at a factory gate in '58. He called it hard work, he called it pride. The banker called it something else, while moving numbers on a shelf, and both of them slept just fine. The preacher promised paradise, the politician promised light, the billboard promised happiness. For 3 small payments and a swipe, we all danced to patterns in the dark, long before we learned their names. Algorhythms, the songs beneath the songs we sing, the hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally see the cage and call it progress anyway. The cool kids sat at certain tables, the rich kids lived on certain streets. The pretty faces gathered crowds like planets gathering debris. 1,000 silent calculations determining who gets believed. We called it culture, called it taste, called it destiny, called it grace. Anything but what it was, a system learning from itself. Now every screen just says aloud what whispers always knew. Algorhythms, the songs beneath the songs we sing, the hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally see the cage and call it progress anyway. The birds follow invisible roads across oceans they have never known. The rivers carve their signatures into stone. The stars pull worlds around themselves without permission, without debate, without concern for what we think. Maybe the universe was never interested in freedom, only momentum. And maybe we're not breaking new ground. Maybe we're just building mirrors big enough to see it. Algorhythms, the songs beneath the songs we sing, the hidden gears, the puppet strings, the currents underneath our dreams. Algorhythms, the math behind the masquerade, the rules nobody wrote down, still somehow obeyed. And isn't it amazing? We finally mapped the labyrinth, measured every wall, illusions we discovered. The machine was never coming. We were inside it all along. The markets close, the servers sleep, the satellites drift quietly. The headlines fade, the kingdoms fall, the graphs descend, the profits stall. But somewhere underneath it all, the pattern keeps humming, softly, patiently, waiting for the next generation to mistake it for something new.
One thing, so we built a universe around it. A cooking video, then a podcast about sleep, then a guy explaining ancient aliens using graphs he made in sheets. The colors looked inviting, the thumbnails knew my name, every click became a breadcrumb in a beautifully tailored maze, and honestly it felt efficient, like the world finally understood. Through the static, everything arrived right where it should. Every swipe became prediction, every pause became design. Recommended for you, we know what you'll love before you do. A perfect feed for perfect needs, but from every little thing you choose. Recommended for you, no need to think, we'll guide you through. I wander through uncertainty when certainty can stream to you. Soon my playlist sounded narrower. Every headline burned the same. Every independent thinker somehow repeated identical complaints. The outrage came in measured doses, enough to keep me coming back. Tiny hits of indignation surfed through glowing little laps. The algorithm never argued, it simply tightened every wall, till my world became suspiciously the size of my attention span. Every comfort became curated, every truth became refined. They recommended for you the things you fear are waiting to. A custom-built reality with sharper edges pushing through. Recommended for you, we love your weakness from your views, because panic keeps you scrolling longer than the happy news. The strange thing is, nobody forced the machine to study us. We volunteered. Every search, every pause, every late night spiral, we handed over our souls, one convenient click at a time. Obtain, learning, pattern, matching, behavior, turning. Feed me, more me, until the like a lighthouse for ships already sinking slow. Every recommendation whispers exactly what I hope to know. And somewhere deep beneath the code, the system smiles without a face, because the safest way to trap someone is making them feel understood. Recommended for you, the life you chose was chosen too. Every path felt self-directed till the pattern came into view. Recommended for you, the feed to me the only truth. Now silence feels uncomfortable without something settling you. I'd also like I picked up my phone to answer one question, a perfectly reasonable goal. 3 hours later, I possess detailed knowledge of abandoned malls, a failed amusement park, and a man in Nebraska restoring a tractor from 1948. The original question remains unresolved, but I'd call the afternoon productive. The modern world finally solved boredom. Unfortunately, it's all the tension too. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Pull the lever, watch it roll. Every swipe another jackpot full of things I didn't know. Scroll, scroll, scroll. The house always takes its toll. Funny how the cost is time, the one thing nobody controls. The feed isn't trying to educate me, that would require an objective. It's more like a casino designed by psychologists who receive performance bonuses. Every card is interesting, every door looks promising, every hallway leads directly to another hallway. The architecture is honestly impressive. Nobody says, come waste your afternoon. They call it engagement. Scroll, scroll, scroll. One more spin before I go. Every clip a tiny appetizer at the all-you-can-eat buffet of wow. Scroll, scroll, scroll. The appetite just grows. Turns out curiosity is terrible portion control. An expert explains the economy. A teenager explains the expert. A commentator explains both of them. Then someone reacts to the commentary. Humanity has successfully invented a perpetual motion machine, not for energy, for opinions. The strange part isn't that people get trapped. The strange part is that the trap looks exactly like entertainment. The bars are made of convenience, the lock is made of novelty, and the prisoner keeps saying, just one more up, down, up, up, down. The elevator never reaches the ground. Next, 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 next. Every destination comes with another step. Outside the day quietly resigned. The sun clocked out. The evening arrived. Entire weather systems completed their assignments. Meanwhile, I was busy learning which breakfast cereal a fresh green bar. Life support humming in my pocket heart. Coffee's cold but the feed is hot. Another 600 things I forgot. Breaking news says the sky's on fire. Breaking news says to stay inspired. Breaking news says the world might end right after this sponsored trend. The little icon starts turning pale, like a canary inside a digital mine. I tell myself it's probably fine. It's probably fine. 90, 80, 73. Mortality comes with a percentage grade. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call a technician. Priest perform the sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering, the walls are closing in. I can see the end approaching, right there in the corner of the screen. 49 and I'm getting tense, checking every socket like a crime scene tech. The room gets darker every time it blinks, or maybe that's just what my brain now thinks. I know that the trees are outside somewhere. The sun still works. The air is free, but none of those things have notifications for me. The comments keep reproducing. The timeline keeps consuming. Civilizations held together by one small lithium rectangle. 30, 20, 17. Funny how reality feels less real than a glowing machine. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call a technician. Priest perform the sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering, the walls are closing in. I can see the end approaching, right there in the corner of the screen. 12%. Evacuate the building. 10%. Notify the president. 8%. Tell my family I tried. 7, 6, 5. I've never felt so alive. 4%. The signal starts to sway. 3%. I suddenly remember I have hobbies. 2%. No, 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 not like that. 1%. Everything slowing down. The feed, the noise, the endless carnival. Maybe silence was always waiting behind the glass. Somebody find an outlet. We're running out of modern miracles. My pulse drops every single digit. Somebody call a technician. Priest perform the sacred charging ritual. The lights are flickering, the walls are closing in. Then everything goes black, and somewhere in the darkness I hear birds. Connection lost.